Retang Gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again with another video, man. Peace, love, and abundance to everybody watching right now. Before we start the video, make sure you guys smash that like button for me. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. That way you don't miss none of this fire. You feel me? So I want to talk to you guys today about making a shift, how to make a shift in your life, and the importance of it. What does it really mean to make a shift? Okay, so before we start the video, I have a Retang Gang community that you guys can join, man, if you want to be a part of a community that's going to hold you accountable and help you become the best version of yourself. All right, this is a great investment for you. So if you're interested, I'll leave a link in my description and in my pinned comments, man. But check this out, right? You have an infinite amount of choices, an infinite amount of realities that you can experience. Okay, because the universe is infinite. All right, the way that you can test this out, even if you look at the flower of life, right? It's a spiral, and the spiral is infinite. It keeps going and going and going. The way you can test this out, though, is with the infinity mirror. So, for example, have you ever seen two mirrors like parallel to each other? Let's say you have a bathroom, right? You got a bathroom mirror, and then there's a mirror behind you. So if you're staring in the mirror, you can see your reflection in the mirror behind you, right? And then you see your reflection through that mirror. And then through that mirror, you see your reflection. And it keeps going on and on and on and on. You guys let me know in the comment section if you ever seen something like that before, right? That lets you know that there's an infinite amount of realities and experiences that you can partake in. All right? But it's all up to you. You decide what you want to experience by your choices. You see, there was a show called Sliders. It used to come on Sci-Fi back in the 90s. And there's a guy basically made a device that can open up portals to parallel Earths. And each one of those Earths, it was similar, but it was different based off of the course of history. Small, slight changes. Like they had a Earth where antibiotics were never created, and you saw the effects of that and how the people moved around in that Earth. Or there was an Earth where the British actually conquered America instead of America getting its independence, and you saw the consequences of that. So all these parallel Earths were different based off of the decisions that were made. Okay, so you can influence in your small world the experiences that you have. All right, you might not be able to do it on the grand scale because that takes the collective consciousness to change, you know, the earth itself. But you can change your world within and what you experience. So the way that you do this is by changing your perspective. Your perspective changes through your experiences. For example, when you were 18, you know, you were still living at home. You were at a point where you had to move out, pay your own bills, be responsible for yourself. You might have been scared at first, but once you jumped into that lifestyle, you got used to it, and it changed your perspective on life. Right? When I was a child, man, I wasn't thinking about responsibilities or paying bills. That lifestyle didn't resonate with me because that wasn't my reality at the time. You see, so when you shift, you change your perspective on how you see the world. That's all a shift is. And you can make a shift two ways. It can either be discomfort or it can be with ease, right? It all depends on where you're at in your life. So for example, sometimes we go through discomfort when we make a shift because we might be doing the same thing over and over again and we're not learning from our mistakes, right? Life presents challenges to you because it's trying to force you to make a shift. Look at life as a math equation. I do the same thing every single day. I'm going to get the same outcome, right? If you say you put 2 times 2 times 2, I'm going to get 8 every single time, right? No matter how I look at it, 2 times 2 times 2 is always going to equal 8. So you're doing the same thing every single day, you're going to get the same answer, the same results. The way that you shift is that you got to switch it up a little bit. Okay? This is why we go through hard times, because it's wanting you to make a change in your life. So a change in your life can be something simple as waking up earlier. Let's say you don't wake up early. You don't like waking up early. You can wake up early one day and go for a run. That right there is going to make a shift, right? You're changing the equation. So instead of 2 times 2 times 2, now you added a 1 in there. So that's already a different answer. See what I'm saying? So you can make a shift by, let's say today I want to go buy me a book. You can get up today and decide to go take a road trip. You have an infinite amount of possibilities that you can experience, but it's all about the equation that you lay out. And the equation is just what you do every single day. Your hobbies, your habits, your thoughts. This is why they say, insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. You can't keep doing the same thing and expect to make a shift or to change your situation in your life. All right. So a shift can also come with ease. And this is when you've been challenging yourself. This is why I strongly encourage everyone to get up every single day and challenge yourself. Do something different. Put yourself or make yourself uncomfortable. So that way it's going to force you to switch your perspective on life. They say what doesn't kill you make you stronger. Y'all let me know in the comment section, with everything you've been through in your life, the hard times that you've been through in your life, were you or were you not the same person after that situation? Y'all let me know. Because I'm going to tell you right now, every tough situation I've been through in my life, I never came out the same person. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Hence, you're stronger because you're a new person. You think different. You got a new perspective. In Dragon Ball Z, they show you that. Anytime the Saiyans, they get beat down to an inch of their life, if they survive, they come back stronger. Their power level is different. They think different. They got new confidence. You know what I'm saying? A shift is nothing but you switching a perspective or seeing the room from a different angle. You guys see this angle that the camera's at right now, right? So this is a perspective. You only can see what the camera is showing you, but you don't know that there's a corner over here. There's a whole space over here that you can't see. There's a whole other room behind that door, but you can only see from the perspective or the angle that the camera is showing. And this is how life is, right? There's many dimensions within this dimension. There's many possibilities, but it's all about the camera angles, right? You switch the angle, you see the world differently. So guys, this is what you want to understand about yourself. Live your life to the fullest. Don't be afraid to do anything. If it's something that makes you feel uncomfortable, challenge yourself to face that fear. Ask yourself, why does this make me uncomfortable? You might figure out that you got to do some inner work. You got to do some healing. You got to pull some trauma out, because there's something there's a blockage within you that's stopping you from conquering your fears. We are constantly shifting, right? We go through many shifts, but there are certain periods where, okay, now this is the perfect time for you to shift into a new reality. But are you ready? Just like when you go to school, okay? Come test time, if you haven't prepared yourself, you haven't been doing your homework, you haven't been studying, it's going to be very difficult for you to pass that test and make it to the next level or the next grade. But if you've been constantly doing the work every single day, studying and preparing yourself, come test time, it's going to be a breeze for you. Right? The shifts are nothing but tests for us. Whenever we shift into a new reality, that means we pass the test. If you don't pass the test, you're going to stay in the same grade. You're going to stay on the same level. And you're going to keep repeating that cycle over and over again until you get it right. Isn't it funny how life in general is a reflection of metaphysical and spirituality? Just with the school example, how you repeat the same grade if you don't pass. Our life, if we don't learn from our mistakes, we keep repeating the same situations until we learn. Isn't it funny how life is a reflection of itself? The reason why it's key for you to make a shift into the reality that you want right now, into a benevolent reality, we are upgrading, right? Not just spiritually, but also consciously as well. People are getting smarter. People are starting to live their life for themselves, for the betterment of themselves now. So there's a lot of chaos going on around you that's trying to like hinder you from achieving your highest self. All right. So what you have to do is you have to make sure that you are always making these shifts by working on yourself constantly, because you don't want to stay in the same cycle. With all this chaos going on, it's going to make it hard for you to shift. Okay. Because it's going to keep you anchored down into a malevolent reality, a fearful reality, scarcity. You don't have what you need. Right. You got low self-esteem. You start going crazy. You start crashing out because you're not happy with yourself. The only way for you to stay happy with yourself is to show gratitude, but also you have to challenge yourself. Okay? You can't be afraid to walk into that darkness. Remember, every reality already exists. Every decision that you can make already exists. Right? There's an infinite amount of decisions I can make right now. Right now, I decided to make this video. That puts me into a reality. Okay? I could have decided not to record today. That would have put me into a whole different reality. It's a whole new experience. So the key thing for you is to be aware of this. Once you become aware of this infinite possibilities, then you won't be so afraid anymore to make choices, because you understand that every choice means something. There's no such thing as a wrong choice, but the question is, are you learning from it? Are you ready to experience what that choice is going to bring to your life? You see? So you have the power, man. You are a co-creator, within the Most High. You have the power to co-create your life individually. So always make sure you're doing what's best for you, what's best for your experience, and staying true to your purpose. Okay? Purpose comes before everything. Your purpose comes before any and everything that's around you. If you're not on your purpose first, then your life is going to be affected by that. All right, and that's real talk. So y'all, this is the perfect time with the energy being so high to shift into a great reality. Make sure you're writing in your journal what you want to see in your present and coming in the future. Visualize it. See yourself living that lifestyle. All right, and keep the positivity. Don't doubt yourself. Anytime doubt or negativity sink in about what you want to manifest in your life, cut it loose. Get it out your space. Get it out your mind. So, hey man, I hope this video resonated with you guys. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about this video and what are some things that you do to help you make this shift. All right. Peace, love, and abundance, and I'm out.